Have your legs started feeling weaker lately, even though you're trying to eat better and stay active? Do your knees ache going upstairs, or do your calves feel tight just walking across the room? You're not imagining it. And it may not be just aging. Here's a hard truth. Some of the foods we've been told are healthy are actually laced with hidden ingredients that quietly weaken your legs from the inside out. It's not about how much you eat, it's about what's inside what you're eating. Even small amounts of these 7 sneaky ingredients can cause stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And worse, they attack your muscles, blood flow, and joints without you even knowing it. We'll tell you which common foods can protect your legs and which ones could be silently destroying your strength, because your legs aren't just limbs. They carry your freedom. If any of that sounded familiar, the heavy legs, the unexpected soreness, the feeling that you're slowing down, you're not alone. And you're in the right place. If you care about protecting your mobility and independence, click that subscribe button. If this sounds like your experience, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Either way, your voice matters, and together, we're building a stronger, smarter community for healthy aging. Let's start with number 1 on our list, a so-called healthy drink that many seniors turn to every single day: fruit juice. Yes, that glass of orange juice or apple juice you pour in the morning might seem like a smart, nourishing choice. After all, it's made from fruit, it's loaded with vitamin C, and it tastes refreshing. But here's the twist: fruit juice, especially when it's bottled or comes from concentrate, is often just sugar in disguise. When you drink fruit juice, you're skipping the fiber that slows sugar absorption and going straight into a sugar spike. And what happens when your blood sugar spikes? Your blood vessels constrict, inflammation kicks in. Your legs, especially the muscles in your calves and thighs, stop getting the oxygen-rich blood they need to stay strong and energized. Over time, this can lead to something called microvascular damage, especially in people over 60. That means the tiny blood vessels that feed your leg muscles become damaged or narrowed. This can cause fatigue, heaviness, tingling, and even painful leg cramps, all without you realizing the juice was doing it. Some people notice subtle signs like swelling around the ankles in the afternoon, or feeling like their legs fall asleep more often. Others describe a tightness in the calves after only a short walk. Sounds harmless at first, right? But that morning juice may be setting your legs up for long-term weakness. And if that one surprised you, just wait until you hear what's coming up next, because the second ingredient is hidden in most people's kitchens. And it's not what you think. Number 2 on our list is something most seniors use daily without a second thought: vegetable oil. Sounds healthy, doesn't it? It has vegetable right in the name, so it must be good for your heart and joints, right? But here's the truth. Most commercial vegetable oils, like corn oil, soybean oil, and canola oil, are highly processed and packed with something called omega-6 fatty acids. While our bodies need some omega-6 south, too much, and most people get far too much, causes inflammation. Chronic inflammation is like a slow, invisible fire that spreads through your joints and muscles. And when it settles into your legs, it causes stiffness, aches, and a heavy, sluggish feeling. That gentle walk around the block suddenly feels like a chore. Getting up from the couch takes effort. Your knees feel like they're resisting you. A 2020 study published in Nutrients found that high levels of omega-6 south in the diet, without enough omega-3 south to balance them out, were directly linked to reduced muscle function and increased inflammation in aging adults. But it gets worse. These oils also reduce the flexibility of the blood vessels in your legs, meaning blood can't flow freely to where your muscles need it most. Over time, this can make climbing stairs or even standing for long periods painful. The warning signs: you may feel soreness in your thighs, stiffness after sitting, or even heat and puffiness around your joints, all signs that something deeper is going wrong. And the worst part, vegetable oils are often hidden in salad dressings, baked goods, crackers, and even so-called healthy snacks. Now, if that pantry staple has you rethinking dinner, wait until you hear ingredient number 3. It's something many people use to boost energy, but it could be robbing your legs of their strength. Number 3 is one that sneaks into your cup when you're feeling tired, foggy, or just trying to wake up your brain. It's artificial sweeteners, particularly the ones found in diet sodas, sugar-free yogurts, flavored waters, and even chewing gum. You might think these sweeteners, like aspartame, sucralose, or saccharin, are a smart swap. After all, they have 0 calories, don't raise your blood sugar, and help you cut down on sugar, right? But here's the twist: artificial sweeteners can confuse your nervous system, interfere with muscle communication, and disrupt the very systems that help your legs move and stabilize your body. In fact, studies published in the Journal of Applied Physiology and Frontiers in Physiology have shown that some artificial sweeteners may alter the gut microbiome and disrupt how your muscles absorb glucose, your body's main energy source. That means even though you're saving calories, your legs might be starving for real fuel. And it doesn't stop there. Artificial sweeteners have also been linked to muscle cramps, joint pain, and nerve misfires, especially in older adults whose systems are already more sensitive. Some people describe feeling a twitching sensation in their calves. Others mention weakness in their thighs when climbing steps, or a sense that their legs are slow to respond when they stand or move suddenly. If you've ever felt like your body hesitated just a split second too long, this might be the reason. And while these sweeteners might promise to be helpful, especially for managing blood sugar, they may actually be keeping your muscles dull, tired, and unresponsive. If you thought sweeteners were safe, brace yourself. The next ingredient is something so common, it hides in your daily routine, and it's linked directly to shrinking muscles after 60. Number 4 is something almost every senior has consumed without thinking twice, especially on chilly mornings or long afternoons. It's instant coffee. Now don't get me wrong, coffee itself, when pure and in moderation, can have health benefits. It's been shown to support brain function and even reduce the risk of certain diseases. But instant coffee, that's a different story. Most commercial instant coffees are loaded with added preservatives, fillers, hydrogenated oils, and sometimes hidden sugars or artificial creamers. And here's the scary part: these additives can directly weaken your leg strength by increasing inflammation, dehydrating your muscles, and robbing your cells of magnesium, a mineral your muscles desperately need to contract and relax properly. Magnesium is like the conductor of a musical performance. It coordinates how your muscles work. But when you drink too much instant coffee, especially with added creamers or sweeteners, it depletes this mineral, and your muscles start playing out of sync. What does this feel like in real life? You might feel that your legs are tired for no reason. You may get that dull ache in your lower back or thighs after only a little walking. Or you may notice your calves feel tight, even though you haven't done any real exercise. Worse, many seniors drink multiple cups of instant coffee per day, especially when they're fatigued. But what they don't realize is, this habit might be causing the very exhaustion they're trying to fight. And if that cup of comfort turns out to be draining your strength, just wait until you hear what's next. Ingredient number 5 is in nearly every senior's freezer, and it's as addictive as it is dangerous. Number 5 might sting a little, because it's that familiar after-dinner indulgence many of us keep tucked away in the freezer: ice cream. Now, we all know ice cream isn't exactly a health food, but what you may not realize is that for seniors over 60, ice cream can quietly damage the very foundation of your mobility, your legs. It's not just the sugar, though one serving often contains more sugar than your muscles can handle. It's the combination of saturated fats, artificial flavorings, emulsifiers, and even hidden preservatives that cause problems. When you eat ice cream, especially in the evening, your blood sugar spikes, and your body produces more insulin to cope. But insulin resistance is more common in older adults, meaning your body doesn't respond as well. The sugar lingers, inflaming tissues and damaging the tiny nerves and vessels that power your legs. Over time, this leads to something called peripheral neuropathy, where the nerves in your legs become dulled or damaged. It starts with numbness or tingling. Then comes burning pain or a strange buzzing sensation at night. Eventually, your feet and calves may lose strength, making walking, standing, or keeping balance much harder. And here's something most people miss: dairy-based desserts like ice cream can also trigger inflammation in the joints. That means more stiffness in your knees, swelling in your ankles, and a general feeling of heaviness in your legs, especially in the morning. If you've ever stood up and felt like your legs didn't wake up with the rest of you, your nightly dessert might be partly to blame. Surprising? Yes, but nothing compared to ingredient number 6, because it's not just in your snacks or drinks. It's even hiding in your healthy protein shakes. Number 6 is one that sneaks in under the label of health food, especially for seniors trying to stay active or maintain muscle mass. It's soy protein isolate, and it's hiding in many of your protein shakes, nutrition bars, low-carb snacks, and even some breakfast cereals. At first glance, soy protein isolate seems like a great idea. It's plant-based, it's high in protein. It's even recommended in many weight loss and muscle maintenance plans. But here's the twist: soy protein isolate is one of the most highly processed forms of soy. It's stripped of its natural fiber and nutrients, chemically extracted using solvents like hexane, and often comes from genetically modified crops. That's not food, that's a science experiment. What makes it dangerous for your legs? Research shows that soy protein isolate may mimic estrogen in the body, disrupting hormonal balance, especially in postmenopausal women. But even more concerning, it's been linked to increased levels of systemic inflammation. And where does that inflammation often settle? In the large joints and long muscles, especially your hips, thighs, and knees. It may also interfere with thyroid function, slowing your metabolism, which in turn weakens muscle tone and contributes to fatigue, even with simple daily activities like climbing stairs or walking across a parking lot. Seniors who consume soy protein isolate regularly may notice tightness in their hip flexors, sluggish recovery after movement, or a strange aching in the backs of their legs. Sometimes, it even feels like your muscles just don't want to fire. And while you think you're fueling your body with protein, you might be sabotaging your legs with a hormone-disrupting, muscle-dulling ingredient. Think that's unsettling? Ingredient number 7 is even more deceptive, because it's something many health-conscious seniors drink every day, believing it will help them cleanse or hydrate. But the truth: it may be silently draining strength from your legs with every sip. Number 7 might be the most surprising of all. It's something often recommended in senior wellness routines, praised in magazines, and even sold in fancy bottles with words like detox, cleanse, or refresh on the label. But the truth is, flavored waters and electrolyte drinks can do more harm than good, especially for your legs. These drinks might look harmless. They taste like water, they seem light and refreshing, and they often claim to support hydration, especially after a walk or workout. But take a closer look at the label, and you'll find a cocktail of artificial sweeteners, food dyes, preservatives, and here's the kicker: hidden sodium. Many of these healthy beverages are actually packed with sodium benzoate, potassium sorbate, and other chemical preservatives that keep the drink shelf-stable but come with a cost: chronic fluid retention, inflammation, and even electrolyte imbalance in aging muscles. Too much sodium or too little potassium can cause your leg muscles to cramp, stiffen, and fatigue faster than they should. It's like trying to run a marathon with shoes tied together. Your muscles can't function smoothly when the electrolyte balance is off. Some seniors who drink these products daily start to experience swelling in their ankles, a heavy feeling in their thighs, or even restless legs at night. And because these drinks feel light and clean, they rarely suspect that the culprit is hiding in plain sight. It's a frustrating cycle. You drink them to stay hydrated, but they might be causing the very leg pain, muscle weakness, or joint stiffness you're trying to avoid. And with that, you've now uncovered all 7 sneaky ingredients. The good news: you're not powerless. In fact, you're just one step away from discovering healing alternatives that support your strength, ease pain, and help you move through life with freedom again. You've made it through the hard part, facing the sneaky ingredients that have been working against your legs behind your back. But here's the part that matters most: you can change the story starting today. This next section is about healing, not fear. It's about giving your legs the support they've been quietly begging for through real foods, gentle habits, and a few smart shifts. Let's start with a powerful protector that's easy to find, delicious to eat, and deeply nourishing. For aging muscles, wild-caught salmon. Salmon is rich in natural protein and omega-3 fatty acids, which help fight inflammation and repair muscle tissue. Unlike processed meats or synthetic protein powders, wild salmon gives your legs the building blocks they need to stay strong. Omega-3 salts also help improve circulation, ensuring that your thigh and calf muscles get enough oxygen during movement, meaning you feel less tired and more energized after simple tasks. A 2015 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who regularly consumed omega-3 rich fish saw improved leg strength and walking speed, even without changing their exercise habits. Just 2 servings a week could be your secret weapon against age-related weakness. Now, let's move to something you can sip throughout the day that truly supports hydration. Not those flavored waters or sugary electrolyte drinks, but simple. Coconut water. Coconut water is naturally rich in potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals your leg muscles need to prevent cramps, reduce stiffness, and keep proper balance. It restores hydration without the artificial junk. And best of all, it's easy on the kidneys and gentle for seniors with sensitive digestion. If you ever feel a tightness in your calves after walking, or a cramp when you stretch your legs in bed, your body may be crying out for magnesium. Drinking just a small glass of pure, unsweetened coconut water each day can help correct that balance naturally. That's just the beginning. Next up is one of the most underestimated leg healers of all, dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. You might be thinking, greens again, but don't tune out just yet. These greens are more than just a side dish. They're packed with nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. This chemical helps widen blood vessels, improving blood flow directly to your leg muscles. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients where they're needed most, reducing that heavy, dragging feeling in your thighs and calves. Many seniors don't realize that poor circulation is one of the biggest contributors to leg weakness. You might think your legs are tired, but they're actually starving for proper blood flow. Just 1 cup of cooked greens a day can begin turning that around. Pair it with a drizzle of olive oil to enhance absorption and protect your joints from stiffness. And here's another quiet hero. Beets. Yes, those bright red roots you may have ignored at the grocery store. Beets are rich in antioxidants and natural nitrates, just like leafy greens, and they've been shown to boost endurance, improve leg muscle oxygenation, and reduce post-walk soreness in older adults. Care for you. I'm still in this. Ready for the final part of our healing solutions, one that strengthens your legs from the inside out. To complete this healing journey, let's talk about a simple food that protects your bones, fuels your muscles, and supports balance. Eggs. Yes, humble eggs. They're affordable, easy to cook, and rich in high-quality protein, vitamin D, and choline, all essential nutrients that seniors often lack. Protein helps rebuild the muscle fibers in your thighs and calves. Vitamin D improves muscle tone and coordination. And choline supports nervous system function, which helps your brain send clearer, faster signals to your legs when you walk, step, or reach. Starting your morning with 1 or 2 eggs scrambled in olive oil, hard-boiled, or poached gives your muscles exactly what they need to feel awake, supported, and stable. It also keeps your blood sugar steady, preventing that mid-morning crash that makes your legs feel like lead. Pair those eggs with a cup of sautéed spinach and a glass of water, and you've already nourished your entire lower body before 9 a.m. And finally, there's one healing action that can't be found in any bottle or bowl. Awareness. The moment you start reading labels, questioning ingredients, noticing how your legs feel after meals, you shift from reacting to leading. That's where true health begins. That's where strength returns. Every smart choice you make, swapping the juice for water, trading the artificial sweeteners for real fruit, sipping broth instead of soda, adds up, not just in your muscles, but in your spirit. You'll feel it the next time you rise from your chair and realize it doesn't hurt. You didn't wobble. You didn't hesitate. That's not just recovery. That's victory. You've come a long way already. And now, you know exactly what to do to keep going. You've faced the truth, and now you're ready to take back your strength. Aging isn't easy, but you're not helpless. Small choices like removing those sneaky ingredients and adding healing foods can change everything. Your legs don't just help you move, they carry your independence. You still have time to rebuild that strength. So tell us in the comments, what ingredient surprised you the most? Type it below. And if this helped, give it a like, subscribe, and join us for more senior health tips. Your legs matter, your health matters, and you are absolutely worth protecting.